Welcome to NCW episode 27 of Season 2. I am your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, NeoXtreme, and we are coming to you live from Kansas City as we just had one hell of a storm hit the NCW landscape. And it left a path of devastation, but we are onwards to a revolution. And that revolution starts with Roy Nolan calling out a champion because of his victory over Tizda at NCW Storm, where he had a chance to challenge a champion in a non-title match. Which champion is he going to pick? We're going to have to find out. Well, when the show opens, actually. But either way, we continue on to our first bit of action as we've got the former tag team champions, Manhunter, Trevor Lee White, known as the Kings of Darkness, looking to get back their titles, looking to get back their treasure from the new tag team champions, the Outlaws. We're talking Jake Robertson, Malcolm Riley defeated the Kings of Darkness at NCW Storm to become the Kings of the Tag Team Division, but now it's going to be all settled in a street fight. And next we got four former champions. We got Kazuchika Okada, the former NCW Undisputed champion. Tommy A. Hawkins, the former NCW Tag Team champions. Angel Rameriz, the former NCW Intercontinental champion. And Raiden Hamilton, the former NCW United States champion. Of course, these four men did lose at NCW Storm, but we do give second chances. We do give opportunities, and one of these men will have the opportunity to challenge Eddie Knight for that Intercontinental title at NCW Revolution. Will it be the Rainmaker? Will it be the Assassin? Will it be the greatest of all time? Or will it be the man who believes that he should be the king of NCW? We'll find out in our second match, but we continue onwards as we've got Dylan Neirch, the #1 contender for the NCW King of the Ring Championship at NCW Revolution. But tonight he will be taking on a member of C3, Connor Storm, believing that it was unfair for him not to get any opportunities. Well, he has an opportunity to challenge, to battle against a man who could be called King. And next we got a women's championship rematch as the former women's champion Akira Valentine will take on the new NCW women's champion in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Both women have one victory over each other, but now in order to hold that women's championship all the way to NCW Revolution, one of these women must get 2 falls over their opponent. Will it be the Platinum Princess? Will it be the Deadly Thorn, who will be heading to Revolution to defend against the Mother of Russia, Selena Sokolov? And next, we have 6-man Cruiserweight action as we've got Zach Smith, Travis Dyer, Texacool, Angel Jr., Justin J, and Ethan Yamashita. And all 6 of these men have one goal in mind, that is to become Cruiserweight champion at Revolution. That is why this is a #1 contenders match for that Cruiserweight title. 4 Lucha Rainbows crown in this Cruiserweight division. Which one of these 6 men have the chance to go to NCW Revolution, the final spot before Chaos Mania 2 to challenge for that Cruiserweight title? And next, we've got Drew Kennedy taking on Tizda. How this came about is Corvo Jack wanted to start a revolution. Tyson Steele wants what Corvo Jack has, that United States Championship. But what better way to make it than to start a revolution than to have the French Alliance challenge the 6-man tag team champions for those titles at NCW Revolution. Spike Masters, Drew Kennedy, Tyson Steele, they are unstoppable, unbeatable. But there's the alliance of Tizda, Corvo Jack, and Oscar, who is the French monster, have any chance to defeat those who cannot be beaten. We'll have to find out at NCW Revolution, but we do have singles action tonight. And next in our main event, we have the first ever dual champion in NCW, only man to hold 2 single titles at the same time, the Undisputed title and the Hardcore title. That man is Evan Edwards, but he is obligated to defend that Hardcore championship in open challenges. Clark Oliver Morrison, he knows how hard Evan Edwards had to work to not only retain that Hardcore championship at NCW Storm, but to go on and win the NCW Undisputed Championship, and Clark Oliver Morrison is going to take any advantage he can get to win championship gold tonight. But of course, Evan Edwards still has that streak, still has 2 championships. Will he lose one tonight, or will he step over the longest reigning champion of champions in history? We'll find out in our main event, but we go on with Roy Nolan picking which champion he wants to face. Here comes Roy Nolan. 2 big victories over the last week, defeating both Corvo Jack, the United States champion, and Tizda at NCW Storm. But he is not champion, but he does have an opportunity to challenge a champion. Will he call out Corvo Jack, or is there somebody else on his mind? Ooh. What kind of opportunities could he be talking about? Oh, we know he's not a man to be trifled with. Is this really over coffee? Oh, he's calling out the King of the Ring champion, Ken Phillips. And we saw what kind of hell he went through to defend that title at NCW Storm against Lance Danielson for his first title defense. And looks like Roy Nolan has picked his champion, a career choice to go after the title that can get you an opportunity at that Undisputed title. Not to mention, I can understand why people would be fawning over the King of the Ring champion when he walks into a coffee establishment, because he's the man who they call King of NCW. What kind of peasants wouldn't fawn for their king? NCW Universe. Of course, a king would not want to get involved with a little bit of a commoner's problem. Oh, what does Roy Nolan want to have to say? You kind of called him out. Not the wisest choice, but okay. Like, hey, I'll call you out, but I don't want anything from you. No, you want the King of the Ring title. I mean, are they going to listen to their king? Are they going to turn off the mic? This is why you need the title in these friggin' promos. It would make it more intense. Oh, the challenge has been laid down by the king. Ooh. Another night. Oh, and a shot by the King. Oh, I don't know if Roy Nolan's going to stand there and take that. But this is getting interesting. Tries for a big lariat. Oh, and there's a super kick by Roy Nolan putting the King down. Kick to the body. And now a drive-by kick to the side of the head. And Roy Nolan is taking his frustrations out on the King of the Ring champion. And here he goes, looking for a powerbomb, but Ken Phillips able to fight out of it. Hooks ahead. What's he got in mind here? Takes the leg. Oh. This is just broken down into an all-out brawl. And a big lariat. As we finally got an official in that ring to break them apart. And I am receiving word that these two will fight next week in our main event. And it will be for the King of the Ring Championship. Even though this is not normal, Ken Phillips wants to treat this as one of his 3 title defenses before he fights Dylan Neirch at NCW Revolution. And it looks like Roy Nolan's going to get his opportunity to step up in the NCW world. Here we go. Time for the tag team championships to be defended. As we got the former champions, Manhunter and Trevor White, coming to the ring after losing the tag team titles at NCW Storm. They instantly wanted their rematch, and they're going to get it in the first match of tonight. This would normally be a main event level match, but no. They can't wait till the end of the night. They couldn't even wait till halfway of the night. They wanted their rematch right now, and they're gonna get it. But there will be no rules. There will be no tags. It will be 4 men beating the ever-loving hell out of each other. There will be eliminations, and it's all about those tag team titles. Can they become 2-time NCW Undisputed Tag Team Champions? Or will the same result happen tonight as it did at NCW Storm, with the champions retaining? Either way, the challengers, the former champions, they are ready to go tonight. The Cyborg and the unhinged creeper of the Kings of Darkness. They are ready. They're ready to get back their titles. But of course, you got to think that the champions are riding on high after their victory. And here comes Jake Robertson and Malcolm Riley. They are the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. They are the Outlaws. And you can see that they are ready to defend their tag team titles, but They thought they would have had to wait at least a week. But they should have known that the Kings of Darkness would not wait around long to get back their treasures. They had to be prepared after the war these two teams went through at NCW Storm. But both teams, they are at 100%. So this could be anyone's match. It comes down to who the better team, has the better teamwork. And who can bring that ruthless aggression? Is it the men who don't care about the well-being of others? Or is it the men who have no soul for human emotions? But here we go, tag team titles set to be defended. No countouts, no disqualifications, no tags. This is going to be under Tornado Tag Team Extreme Rules stipulation. And this is only one of 3 title matches for the night. But introducing the challengers, they are the former NCW Undisputed Tag Team Champions, Manhunter, Trevor Lee White. They are the Kings of Darkness. I have no idea what the fuck is going through Manhunter's mind. He is scaring me. And introducing the champions, they are the reigning, defending, undisputed NCW Tag Team Champions of the world, Jake Robertson, Malcolm Riley. They are the Outlaws. Look at those beautiful tag team championships. Both teams want to make it to Chaos Mania as the champions. And we're only a little under 2 months away. And look at this, Manhunter and Trevor Lee White just exploding out of the corners. The champions didn't know what to expect, as Trevor Lee White taking advantage of Jake Robinson. But Malcolm Riley was able to get the advantage over Manhunter. And here he goes, big rib breaker to the Manhunter. He does weigh the least in this match, and it's now spilt to the outside. Oh, it's Trevor Lee White. I mean, not Trevor Lee White. Malcolm Riley slamming Manhunter into the announcer's table over and over and over again. And here comes Jake Robinson to grab a weapon, while Trevor Lee White is down in the middle of the ring and has a baseball bat. All but the Outlaw stopped by the Cyborg. And here we go, Irish Whip off the ropes, goes under, and a big Hurricanrana, as Manhunter now has the advantage on the outside. Here we go, big back senton, but no, Jake Robinson able to get out of harm's way. And here we go, looking DDT counter, big knee to the midsection. And here we go, Northern Lights suplex. Back on the outside of the ring, Malcolm Riley now dominating Manhunter. But Manhunter looking to fight back here. Big European uppercut. Staggers one half of the tag team champions. And here we go, back elbow. And look at Jake Robinson with those furious punches to the face of Trevor Lee White. Malcolm Riley has Manhunter up against the barricade. Big strike against the... And now looking for a choke slam. Oh, and tried to plant him onto the stairs. Trevor Lee White begging Jake Robinson to get back in the ring, but he's up on the ring apron looking for a spear. No. Instead goes for a knockout punch. Malcolm Riley, what's he got in mind here? Looking for the flat liner, and I think Malcolm Riley's head may have crashed. Oh no. Trevor Lee White made a mistake. Manhunter in trouble due to the false count anywhere stipulation. I mean, this is a street fight after all. Pins can happen anywhere around the arena. As Manhunter in trouble. Taking body blow after body blow from Malcolm Riley and a big uppercut. Jake Robinson, big running DDT. I mean, Bulldog. As he's now looking for another weapon. Manhunter just trying to fight off Malcolm Riley. But Malcolm Riley will not stop. Jake Robinson has that table. And Manhunter about to eat a powerbomb into the barricade. That's gotta hurt. Trevor Lee White about to take a DDT on that table. But no, able to fight back. Here he goes looking for a slam. Malcolm Riley continuing to dominate. Another choke slam. Jacob Robinson, big kick to the head there of the Cyborg. And here we go, looking for a Mikinochu driver. Over on the other side of the ring, Malcolm Riley looking to scoop him up. Looking for a reverse DDT. As Jake Robinson looking to twist the head of the Trevor Lee White. And now look at these furious punches to the side of the head, slamming his face into the mat. This is definitely going to be a divide and conquer type strategy. And here we go. Looking for the claw slam. Oh, and goes for the cover. Malcolm Riley has to get across the ring to save his tag team partner, but no. Instead, now looking for the divide and conquer tactic. As he's got Trevor Lee White by the throat. Looking for a chokeslam. No, able to counter it just in a nick of time. Jake Robinson out on his feet. And now Trevor Lee White looking for the claw slam. One hand just slamming Malcolm Riley into the mat. I mean, into the ground. As Manhunter now has his Trevor Lee White, Jake Robinson right where he wants him. And oh no, Malcolm Riley just eating that reverse death belly driver. And that could be it. No, Malcolm Riley able to kick out. Trevor Lee White nearly put away one half of the tag team champions. As Manhunter gets rammed right into those steel steps. Jake Robinson now looking to scoop him up, but Manhunter reverse DDT. Trevor Lee White looking to put Malcolm Riley away one more time with this reverse death belly driver, and oh no, Jake Robinson's in trouble. He's stuck in the manslayer, but able to get out of it. As Malcolm Riley in trouble here, but able to kick out. Did that double stop, and now the challengers, the former tag team champions, dominating this match. As Manhunter now looking for the end of man. Oh, and that could be it. Big cutter there by Trevor Lee White, keeping Malcolm Riley down. Referee goes in for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and there goes one half of the NCW Tag Team Champions. We may be looking at new Tag Team Champions. As Malcolm Riley has to defend the tag team titles on his own against Manhunter and Trevor Lee White. But here we go. One more time. Reverse death belly driver, and that could be it. Manhunter instantly on the pin. 1, 2, 3. And the Kings of Darkness reclaim their treasure. They are the new NCW Undisputed Tag Team Champions for a second time in their career. But Malcolm Riley, he was dominating Manhunter for a good portion of that match. It was until They swapped where it all went horribly, horribly wrong. And now, the Kings of Darkness once again reign supreme over the tag team division. But when will the former tag team champions step up to challenge in their rematch for those glorious tag team titles? Look at that. Standing tall yet again. Trevor Lee White, Manhunter, the team to beat once more. Here we go, fatal 4-way for the NCW Intercontinental Championship #1 contender spot. Winner will face Eddie Knight at NCW Revolution for that title. And here comes the former NCW Undisputed Champion, Kazuchika Okada. He did lose to King Gutter at, oh, not King Gutter, but Mr. Money for Chaos Gutter at NCW Storm. However, he was still pretty high ranked in the Intercontinental Championship title scene. Not to mention, Okada does have a rightful claim due to the fact he has defeated Eddie Knight in the past with that Undisputed title on the line. He believes that he could do it yet again with that Intercontinental title on the line. But the question is, can the Rainmaker get to that situation where he is in that Intercontinental Championship title picture? He has to be the last man standing tonight in this fatal 4-way #1 contenders match, as he's got 3 top tiered talents breathing down his neck wanting to take him out. And coming in at number 2 is a former 2-time NCW World Tag Team Champion. We are talking about the Assassin of Death Club, Tommy A. Hawkins. And Tommy A. Hawkins believes that Eddie Knight got lucky last night. That once he busted Eddie Knight open, he dropped his guard. And that's where Eddie Knight took the advantage. If he had a rematch, that would not happen again. And he plans on not getting through this match and then moving on to Revolution to get his hands back on Eddie Knight to take that Intercontinental title away from him. But he doesn't care if he's got to run through Angel Rameriz, who he's had history with. He doesn't care if he's got to run through Okada, who's had history with the Death Club. He doesn't care if he's got to run through Raiden Hamilton, he's also had history with over that United States title. But here comes the former NCW Intercontinental Champion, Angel Rameriz, the man who lost to Dylan Neirch for that #1 contenders opportunity at the King of the Ring Championship. It was a step back, but he did claim that he was rusty from in-ring singles action. But now he's got that feeling back in his veins. He's got his blood pumping to once again become Intercontinental Champion, and not to mention the fact he has beaten Tommy A. Hawkins in the past. He has beaten Eddie Knight in the past. He has beaten Kazuchika Okada in the past, but there is one man he has yet to defeat in one-on-one action, and that is Raiden Hamilton. But he has the chance here tonight. Well, not really one-on-one, but he still has a chance to beat Raiden Hamilton. Ready to go at that crowd. He's ready to try his hand once again for that Intercontinental Championship. But can he get the job done tonight? And here comes number 4. The former 2-time NCW United States Champion, Raiden Hamilton, and he went to war with Corvo Jack over that United States title. However, was unable to capture that title for a third time in his career. But that doesn't change the fact that to be the greatest of all time, you got to have your name involved with every championship, and that is what he's planning to do. He plans on taking that Intercontinental Championship away from Eddie Knight. Just imagine Mr. 5 Stars versus Mr. Greatest of all time. That is the match that everyone wants to see, and that is the match that Raiden Hamilton wants to be a part of. He wants to start the wrestling revolution yet again, and he wants to go to Chaos Mania as the Intercontinental Champion. But Raiden Hamilton, he has defeated Tommy A. Hawkins, but he has yet to ever be in a ring shared by Okada and Angel Rameriz. Maybe in a passing tag match, sure, but other than that, they have never faced off against each other. With such stipulations on the line, this is a last chance opportunity to get a title before getting to NCW Chaos Mania. And here we go. Okada, Hawkins, Rameriz, Hamilton. Here we go, and let the match begin as Tommy A. Hawkins doesn't forget what Raiden Hamilton did to him, took away that United States Championship opportunity. Okada going for Angel Rameriz. Angel Rameriz wanted to see what the top of the food chain was like. He had a one-on-one match against Okada. I'm not sure if I remember if Okada won that or Angel Rameriz won that, but it was a hell of a match either way. I think Rameriz won it. But either way, Angel Rameriz looking for the double knee gutbuster. And here we go. Look, Tommy A. Hawkins was looking for a backbreaker, neckbreaker combination, but instead got that rolling neckbreaker from Raiden Hamilton as Angel Rameriz up on the second turnbuckle. Looking for a flying knee strike. Oh, and look at that straight jacket backbreaker there by Raiden Hamilton. Tommy A. Hawkins in trouble. Raiden Hamilton looking to do what he did at NCW Unforgettable, and that is defeat Tommy A. Hawkins and eliminate him from this match. As Angel Rameriz taking a roll after taking that scoop slam. Okada tying up with Raiden Hamilton, and Raiden Hamilton now out of the match as we're down to Okada and Hawkins at this point in time. As Okada looking to fly the Rainmaker, looking for a drop kick, but Tommy A. Hawkins able to move out of the way, and Angel Rameriz back into the ring now. But who is his target? There's a dragon screw to the knee of Tommy A. Hawkins, and it looks like Angel Rameriz once again coming back after Okada with that wheelbarrow neckbreaker. And now finally Raiden Hamilton squares off with Angel Rameriz, but look at that DDT there by Okada, reversing the power game of the Assassin of Death Club. And here he goes looking for a cannonball senton. Raiden Hamilton now looking for a backbreaker to keep Angel Rameriz down, and now looking for a knee drop. You got to think Eddie Knight is watching with glee, because he's going to have an opportunity to put on one hell of a championship match against either of these four men. Will it be Rameriz? Will it be Raiden? Will it be Tommy A. Hawkins? Will it be Okada? Either way, at NCW Revolution, we're going to get one hell of a match for that Intercontinental title. As Angel Rameriz now looking for looks like a pile driver. With Okada and Tommy A. Hawkins battling on the outside of the ring. Angel Rameriz dropping that royal knee. Or that redemption knee, whatever you want to call it. Effective nonetheless as he tried for the pinfall, but no luck. Okada now looking tombstone pile driver as he's looking for the cover. Angel Rameriz looking for the butterfly suplex, and Tommy A. Hawkins, first man eliminated off the Rainmaker's tombstone. And now it looks like Raiden Hamilton, Angel Rameriz. Well, it looks like Angel Rameriz and Okada wants to get rid of Raiden Hamilton. There we go, up on the shoulders. Raiden Hamilton able to fight out of it. Tommy A. Hawkins forced to leave. But a reversal into the corner now, tries for a kick. The Rainmaker able to catch him and turns it into a single leg Boston Crab. Can he get the former two-time United States champion to tap out? No. Raiden Hamilton able to kick him off. And here comes Angel Rameriz. And here we go, up onto the corner post. But a kick away. And now Angel Rameriz looking to fly. Is that somersault hurricanrana of sorts. And now Irish whip across the ring. Angel Rameriz looking to set him up top rope yet again. Could be looking to hit the same move. Or could be thinking to hit something else. Big European uppercut. Could be thinking for a top rope cutter. Oh, and that could be it for Raiden. Okada now going after Angel Rameriz. Sees him currently as the bigger threat. But Rameriz turns it into a neckbreaker. And here we go now. Irish whip into the corner. Now looking for that hanging dragon sleeper. Okada in trouble. Oh, but a mistake there by Angel Rameriz, turning his back on Raiden Hamilton. Oh, and drops him Snake Eye style. And Angel Rameriz forced to take a breather on the outside as Raiden Hamilton heading up to the top rope. What could he be thinking to hit? On Okada looking for a Phoenix Splash. And now looking springboard moonsault. Okada being hit by all directions. Now Raiden Hamilton corkscrew neckbreaker. That's still not done. But Rameriz back in the match. And here we go, looking for a knee drop on the injured Okada. Still feeling the wounds of battle from that Iron Man match with David Cassidy. And here we go, back suplex. And there goes Okada. Kick to the leg by Raiden Hamilton. And now Raiden Hamilton looking for that Canadian neckbreaker, but once again, Angel Rameriz are able to get out of it. Now Rameriz has Raiden Hamilton locked in the arm trap crossface of sorts. Is Raiden gonna submit? No, Okada breaks it up. Interesting tactic, because this is an elimination match. Oh, and Okada eating a back elbow. Here he goes, gut wrench suplex. Looking to take Angel Rameriz out of the match for the time being, and now Okada looking to make it rain as Raiden Hamilton dragged himself back to his feet. Okada, big forearm, looks for a boot, but gets the rope pulled down, and over the top he goes, crashing to the floor below. Was Raiden Hamilton thinking of flying there? Okada looking German suplex and looking to put Raiden Hamilton out of the match with a Rainmaker, and that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Raiden Hamilton has been eliminated. And now we're down to 2. We're down to the former 3-time undisputed champion and the former 2-time Intercontinental champion, as Raiden Hamilton. Oh, another Rainmaker! But he can't go for the pin as quick as he wanted to. But that could be it for Angel Rameriz. Okada looking to become #1 contender. 1, 2. No, Angel Rameriz are able to kick out, but that's because Okada had to drag him away from the rope. But it could have been from Angel Ramiriz's sheer determination to once again be Intercontinental Champion. Because if Angel Ramirez doesn't win this match, he doesn't have a path to Chaos Mania 2. But here he goes off that powerbomb to... No. But into the high angle Boston Crab. Is Okada going to submit? No. The Rainmaker able to get out of it. But has the damage been done? Okada is only coming in at 75% into this match. And now what does Angel Ramirez have in mind here? Drop kick. Okada back to his feet. Runs straight into another one. Tries for a clothesline, but here we go. Angel Ramirez full head of steam with that diving crossbody. Or running crossbody. And now Irish whip into the corner. We know Angel Ramirez well enough to know what he's planning here. Looking for a rope hung dragon sleeper. And that could be it for Okada. Angel Ramirez now. Oh, takes a boot to the face. Is it Okada's time to shine? Looking for that air raid crash neck breaker. And Ramirez's neck just snapped across that knee. But Okada not done yet. Kick to the gut. Looking DDT. And what more does Okada have to offer? Shot to the head. German suplex. Okada hooking the arm. Now looking once again. Rainmaker! But again, Okada collapsed to one knee. But does he have the chance to become #1 contender? 1, 2, 3. And Okada versus Eddie Knight for the Intercontinental title at NCW Revolution. Look at that Rainmaker to eliminate Raiden Hamilton. But it took 2 Rainmakers to put away Angel Ramirez. But even at 75%, even at 50%, Okada is still the Rainmaker. Okada is still one of the best in the world, and that is why he is a former 3-time Undisputed Champion. But will he become the next Intercontinental Champion? We got to find out at Revolution, but we've still got lots of action tonight. There we go, got some singles action as we got the #1 contender for the NCW King of the Ring Championship making his way to the ring. But the question is, who will be champion at that time? Who will be defending that title against Dylan Arak? Will it be Ken Phillips? Will it be Roy Nolan? We got to find that out next week. But for now, Dylan Arak looking to stay in ring shape as he got a huge victory over Angel Ramirez at NCW Storm. And he wants to keep that momentum going. He wants to keep himself in ring shape because this is the biggest opportunity of his career at NCW Revolution by becoming the NCW King of the Ring Champion, or at least challenging for the title. But if Ken Phillips defends next week, that means it is Dylan Narak has a chance to either be the 3rd title defense or Ken Phillips loses the belt. But either way, here comes Connor Storm, a man part of C3, a man who could have become 1/3 of the first ever NCW 6-man tag team champions, but he is sick and tired of sitting in the back, sick and tired of being overlooked week in, week out, while people continue to get opportunities ahead of him. He wants to prove to the world that he is not a stepping stone that he is not to be overlooked, that he is, in fact, the man who should have been the main event of NCW Storm, because he is the Storm of NCW. He is the man who will run through everyone to get what he wants, and he wants what Dylan Neirch currently has. And if he can defeat Dylan Neirch, and if Dylan Neirch does win that King of the Ring championship, you would think that would put Connor Storm in line for an opportunity to challenge for that King of the Ring championship. He knows it. He knows that Dylan Neirch's got to be hurting after that match with Angel Rameriz at NCW Storm. That is where he will capitalize tonight. But if Connor Storm underestimates Dylan Neirch, he is going to get the full force of a wrestling machine running him over. And it will end the exact same way as everyone else with Neirch. Connor Storm's stablemates have been doing pretty well in the NCW All-Stars tournament. Colt Tyson, Block A. Christian Rainey, Block B. I believe both men are on 10 points. So, you know, they're pretty average. I mean, they're still in the top half of the tournament brackets, but not in first place where they want to be. But either way, Dylan Neirch looking to stay heated up for his title opportunity at Revolution. But here he goes with tying up with Connor Storm, and Connor Storm with that gutbuster. Single knee style. But a big knee to the midsection by Dylan Neirch and a massive lariat hitting Connor Storm with that bicep. Oh, that bicep is powerful enough to hurt even the biggest of foes. And here he goes. Connor Storm able to take him down, looking for a back suplex. Dylan Neirch is a former Intercontinental and Undisputed Tag Team Champion. So he does actually have the more experience than Connor Storm, at least in NCW, but will experience play a factor in this match? Sometimes it does. But here we go. Oh, big snake eyes. Connor Storm stayed on his feet, staggered, but gets another lariat off the rebound. I don't know why I swapped between lariat and clothesline. But either way, fisherman suplex from Dylan Neirch. And as he goes in for the cover, can he score the pin? Only a 1 count. Dylan Neirch had a big victory on episode 26 of NCW against Angel Jr. A man he defeated at the NCW King of the Ring Championship tournament. A Connor Storm big neck breaker there. We're going to slow down Dylan Neirch's momentum to a complete stop with that DDT. A big elbow right to the back. But Dylan Neirch snapping that arm over that huge shoulder. But either way, Connor Storm still has the advantage, keeping Dylan Neirch's power game to a complete stop. But Dylan Neirch looking to start his engines yet again. Big shot to the face. Able to block that shot from Connor Storm, and again Connor Storm big forearm to the face, looking spine buster. And now Dylan Neirch in trouble. Connor Storm looking to put him away with the Eye of the Storm, and that could be it for the #1 contender for the King of the Ring Championship. Connor Storm rolls him over. 1, 2, and no, Dylan Neirch able to kick out just in the nick of time. Connor Storm could have had the biggest victory in his career thus far. And that would have been over a former champion. And here we go, Dylan Neirch, fisherman suplex yet again. Shot to the face, looking for that flip, no, looking for the spin out powerbomb. And that could be it, but doesn't go for the cover. He knows that he was too close for the ropes, rolls him to the middle of the ring, or dragged him to the middle of the ring before rolling him over for the cover, but Connor Storm able to kick out Dylan Neirch. Thought he had the match won, but no, not quite yet. As Dylan Neirch now looking to put it away. But Connor Storm tried to crawl away, but looks like in a perfect position for Neirch, and that could be it. Gets between Connor Storm and the ropes, but I think one leg was able to make it under that bottom rope. As this match continues, Dylan Neirch made the mistake of not hooking both legs, but continuing to show off that power game. And here he goes looking to scoop him up for a power slam, but no, reverse DDT like Connor Storm. And now a big shot to the head. Dylan Neirch back to his feet to take another one. Here we go, Irish whip off the ropes. Dylan Neirch able to reverse it, but big knee to the face, putting Dylan Neirch to the ground instantly before a spine buster. Continuing the damage. Connor Storm will not be denied tonight. He will destroy Dylan Neirch's momentum towards that King of the Ring Championship title opportunity. As Connor Storm now sizing him up, looking to make him stare down. The Eye of the Storm one more time, and that could be it. Dylan Neirch's got to be out of it. He took two Eye of the Storms. As the referee got to get in position for the cover. 1, 2. No, Dylan Neirch still able to kick out. How is he able to do it? How is this man hanging on? How is he clinging on after taking two Eye of the Storms? There's got to be that motivation to be called King of the Ring that is driving this man. And now Dylan Neirch hooking the arms, looking for a butterfly superplex. That nearly launched Dylan Neirch across the ring. There we go, Neirch looking for that float over face buster on the knee as he goes in for the cover. Will that be enough to put away Connor Storm? And no, Connor Storm able to kick out. Dylan Neirch thought he had that match won, but not quite. And here we go, Connor Storm in trouble. Dylan Neirch looking to put him away with one more. Neirch, but this time pushes away from the ropes. 2, 3, and Dylan Neirch with another impressive victory as the wrestling machine rolls on to NCW Revolution. And now his eyes have to be set on next week's main event. That match for the King of the Ring Championship. And here we go. Big pedigree. Not once but twice he hit that Eye of the Storm. But off two Neirch's, Dylan Neirch pulled out the victory. A well-deserved victory, able to hang on, knowing that he will be the man to challenge for that King of the Ring Championship. Not resting on his morals, wanting to continue to impress, continue to improve, and once again be a champion in NCW.